Hi everyone. How you been doing today? Been good for me so far. I hope it's been good for you. Well, what are we doing tonight? Or today? Whatever it is where you're at. I'm doing my hits and misses for the month of September. So, what have we got? Well, I've had a pretty good month so far with all of my makeup that I've been using and skincare products, except for a couple little things that I've been disappointed in. So let's start this right off the bat. First of all, I have been using the Shado Refining Makeup Primer, and it's a broad spectrum SPF of 21 for sunscreen, and I have been loving this product. It is just wonderful. It has say this right, dimethicone in it, and what that does is that literally puts, when you put it on, it creates a barrier between your skin and your foundation, so it helps to keep you from oxidizing and also helps to keep the shine, if you're oily complexion as I am, from coming through as quickly. This really does work for me. When I went to go purchase, I was actually looking for the Sicily primer, but when I was at Macy's, they did not have that one, and they were actually sold out of this one, so I went ahead and ordered it, and yeah, I have been loving it. It's the one I've been grabbing every day. Go-to, takes care of me. I am no way near as shining as I used to be with using this product, so it does work. Okay, another one that I grab for every day is my Urban Decay Velvetizer, and of course I know this was sold as being a medium to use in a liquid foundation to take it to like a mousse type consistency. But you can also use it as a finishing powder, and that's what I use it as, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Love the consistency of it, the application of it. It's just, to me, for the money, I've been very pleased with this product. Okay, another one. And I finally found my It Cosmetic Foundation. I had tried this a few years ago, and it did not do well for me at that time, and I'm sure that my complexion, my skin has changed over the years, but this time around, it nailed it. I get so many compliments a week at work with customers coming up wanting to know what kind of foundation I'm using. It does not oxidize on me. It just does everything right. I was going in and was researching the product. When I had ordered it initially, I had found where it said that it was talc free. I tried to go back in today and find that, and I'm not hitting it, so somewhere I'm missing it on the internet. I'm almost positive it was Sephora's website that had the big notation down in it that said it was talc free. But for some reason I'm not landing on it, or they've changed the layout. Something's different. I'm not having any luck finding that. But I think that's what has made the big difference on this with me, because the talc doesn't oxidize. So with no talc, there's no oxidation. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this. In fact, before I found this one, this by L'Oreal, the True Match Lumi, is what I would grab every morning as my very quick go-to, put it on, get out the door, and go to work. I haven't used this one since I've got this one and tried it. So, yeah, love it. Can't say enough good things about it. Okay. When I was going through trying to figure out the CC, I pulled my Bye Bye foundation out, and this one does tend to oxidize on me as the day goes on. I was trying to find if it was talc free, or what the deal was with this, that it would be different from this, because everything that I had read previously on the internet was saying that the ingredients on these were pretty much the very same thing. But I could not come up with anything on the buy-by saying that it is talc free. So, I don't know. I couldn't find it saying that there was talc in it, but I couldn't find anything saying that it was specifically talc free. But this one does oxidize on me. So there is something different between these two that makes this a major hit for me. I can do this one, but I'm not real happy. So it's kind of a miss, okay? All right, then if you all will remember, I had purchased the IT Foundation, the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation, and this is the powder type, and then you use the brush, the special brush, to apply it. This was a total miss for me the first time around. Then I thought, well, I'll give it a second try. I used it with my skincare products the first time around, and it went orange immediately. And it also did not cover my acne scarring. It like left holes really bad on my face. So when I went back the second time, and I have that video when I did it on our Facebook page at Sarah, the Makeup and Skincare Junkie. That video is still there if you'd like to join our group and view it. When I did it with their Confidence in a Jar cream. I immediately, as soon as I started applying that, and got a scent, or got the scent from it, and it isn't that it has fragrance in it, it's whatever the herbs or whatever the extracts, the root extracts that they have in it, that makes a fragrance. It hit me, and I was immediately into a migraine headache. I am scent sensitive. I have to be very careful with what I get around and what I use. But I went ahead and applied that on my face, and then used the foundation. The foundation applied much better, did not oxidize at that point, and also did cover the holes from my acne scarring much better. So I don't know if this needs to be used in conjunction with the Confidence in a Jar cream. If you've had problems with this oxidizing on you and not giving a nice smooth coverage, as the problem that I had with my skincare products, but I cannot use their Confidence in a Jar, that big fail. So with that failing, then this also failed for me, which really broke my heart because I was so hoping it would work. All right, so then I was so excited when the Ordinary company came out, and I was very quick to watch reviews of the products and decided on 2 items to order right off the bat. Now, if you're not familiar with the Ordinary company, it's a company out of Canada, and they're pretty much a no-nonsense skincare line. They offer just a large variety of different products for anti-aging and skincare, and no nonsense, meaning that they're bottles, you see, just very simple, very plain, and the cost is just unbelievably, ridiculously inexpensive. This one is the caffeine solution, 5%. This is intended for under the eyes, and I know I don't think I gave $10 for this little bottle. It was less than that, I'm sure. It was so inexpensive, and I was so excited to try it, I actually ordered 2, and I gave 1 to my daughter. But then what I found after using it, yes, the caffeine in it did diminish the dark circles under my eyes, but the caffeine also dried out my skin under my eyes. So, I mean, dried it really bad. And I'm still trying to recover from that with using my under eye creams. And I was still putting my under eye creams on. I would use this as a serum and put it on, a very light application, and then I would follow suit with my different moisturizing eye creams that I had. And yeah, this wrecked, it was a train wreck what it did to the texture of my skin under my eyes. I have since almost totally brought my skin back to where it was to begin with. Not quite there yet, but it has taken time. So this is a big fail. I hardly used anything out of the bottle. If you're younger and you suffer from dark circles, but you have nice firm skin under your eyes, this might be a product that would work for you, but not for me. It's going away to the trash. The other thing that I purchased from the Ordinary, I purchased their buffet, which is a multi-technology peptide serum. And it just has a whole lot of different types of anti-aging products in it. They sell the different anti-aging products separately, and then with this one you're kind of combining a group of them together in a buffet. So I purchased this one, and I have been using it faithfully. I'm down to like this much left in the jar. I think you can probably see it there. I'm not going to repurchase this though. It was very reasonably priced, but I have not seen anything wonderful from using it, and I do use it as a serum, which means that it goes on before I put on my other creams and such. But it just has not done anything fabulous. I feel that what I was wanting it to do was to combat the fine lines and wrinkles that are starting here on my face. I have not seen any difference in that with using this product, and I've been using this faithfully since June. So I'm not going to reorder it. I'm sure that there's probably other products there on the company that might do better for me, but it's hit and miss, and you've got to spend the money to figure it out. And I would just go ahead and as rather prefer to use my Alginist and other things that I feel like I am seeing some benefit from since I've added them to my skincare line. So that is my hits and misses for the month of September. Now today I know I've got a t-shirt on, and it's just a little reminder to let everybody know that, and of course you really can't see it. I'll pull it up like this. I'm going to look really funny. But this is my t-shirt from Miranda Lambert's Pink Pistol Boutique in her hometown of Lindale, Texas. And it is for her foundation, the Mutt Nation Foundation. And the video that I posted late last night is talking about the giveaway of 2 of these t-shirts to one person. So you win one for you, and you can win one for your friend. I did inadvertently state that the sizes were extra large to 3X. I meant extra small to 3X. And how to win this is to go back to that video, which is my empties. I have to stop and think. I'm sorry. My empties for August and September. That's the video that the giveaway is listed under. And go subscribe. Ring that bell so you know when I post more videos. View the video, of course. Scroll down to the comment section. Tell me why you like it, if you don't like it, or just that you did everything that you need to do and you want to be entered in the drawing. The drawing will be October the 11th at around 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I'll be giving away 2 of these great t-shirts from Miranda Lambert's website. And it helps to fund the Mutt Nation Foundation, which is her charity organization where she finds homes for dogs and kitties, mostly dogs, but she also will help cats at times too. So I think it's a great thing. Love it. There's a video on our Facebook page that Miranda posted. I believe it was September the 2nd was when she posted that, and she made a trip down into Houston after the hurricane hit and was assisting with finding homes for the animals that had already been in the shelters. And so what she was doing was she was taking and loading them up and transporting them up to Oklahoma, and then taking those animals out across the nation to find forever homes. And then that in turn allowed those shelters to be able to bring in the animals that were displaced from their families from the hurricane until their families were able to come back into the area, and then hopefully go into the shelters and be able to find them in a safe and caring situation. So I love what she does. I love her music, love her store. I think she's a fabulous individual, and yeah, I want to give somebody 2 of these t-shirts to help commemorate what she did during the hurricane and the devastation that followed with all the animals. And yeah, if you watched any of the videos that were out on the internet, it was just heartbreaking. And so it really made me smile when I saw what she was doing with her different posts that they had made across the internet and viewing that video. Okay, so, and I wanted to show you my first mutt. This is Bo, and he's been gone for some time now. He was my first Labrador Retriever, and he thought he was a person. He was not a dog, as you can tell. He really loved being dressed up in human clothes. In fact, if you referred to him as a dog, he would get very indignant, and he would actually go and stick his head under something and point his little rear, well, it wasn't little, but he'd point his rear towards you. So he was our first lab, and we're now on number 6. I love Labrador Retrievers. They're very unique. Each one has their own different personality. Very bullheaded though, and very stomach oriented. They really do love their food. But he was my special boy, and I miss him still to this day. So anyway, you all have a great evening. Thanks for viewing, and take care. Be safe out there, please. And by all means, be blessed. Thanks.